Hey everybody, my name is Jody and I am the District Sales Manager with District 381 with Avon. And what we are doing is this is the fifth checklist. Is it the fifth? It is. It's the fifth checklist in the Knowledge is Power teaching series. So congratulations on getting this far. You're at least in your fifth campaign with Avon, and I want to make sure that you're having fun and that you're well equipped with all the tools you need to succeed. So go ahead, grab your checklist for number 5, and let's begin. So the first thing that we're talking about here is the main discussion topic is expanding your network. So we're going to talk about that. On this particular checklist, we've got the first one, if you have it in front of you, is the returns, Canada Post versus couriers. And what I did was I actually discussed that in Knowledge is Power checklist number 4 because I felt that you needed to know that information before you got to your fifth one. So please look at Knowledge is Power checklist number 4 in order to see the difference and the returns. Okay, as we keep going, e-brochures across Canada. So I'm going to share my screen so that we can show you some different things. Okay, so under here, under products, when you go to the e-brochure, this is where you're going to find current information, okay? You will need to have your flash updated in order to view these books. In here, okay, when you click them, anything pink on the site is clickable. When you click this link here is unique to you. This is what you would share with your customers if you're sharing the link from avon.ca. Remember, you also have the e-brochure on Avon Spark. In my opinion, the Avon Spark one is better because you can view it on your phone. This one though, what happens is you can also change your website to be campaign number 6, and you can see all the deals and the specials that we have coming up. So you can see your next progression. Okay, but this is where you would find that from your website. Also on here are all the what's news that we have going on. Okay, we've talked about what's news in the checklists. These ones are not to be shared with your customers, but these ones can be. So lots of great stuff on here. Okay, that is the e-brochures. Now remember, the e-brochures, the benefit that you want to have with the e-brochure is that you can sell across Canada. You do not have districts. You do not have territories. You can sell to whoever you know. My sister lives in Barrie. I used to send her the e-brochure. She would order. I would send it up there. My best friend lives in Bowmanville. I would send her the e-brochure, send out her order. Everything was great. Okay? So how do you process customer requests? What I'm going to do is immediately following this email that you're getting this video in, I'm going to share a second email because Louise Harwood, who's another manager within this district, has already done a video explaining completely in detail how to set up a customer request, how to get the customer order, and how to process it, and it's brilliant. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel, and I'm going to send you her video. So watch for that in the next email. I will tell you though, what you want to do, and we've discussed this before, under your My Avon, you will have an invite customers. You can invite customers to get and process as a customer onto your website. You are going to want to be doing this as the e-stores are fast approaching in Canada. Also, it's under the My Avon section that you'll see the customer requests, okay? Now, I'm just gonna stop sharing because I wanna come back to you guys for one sec. Whoops. So what I do want to say is you will look at Louise's email with her video, but I will point out a couple things with customer requests. Make sure there's 2 parts to it. You have to accept it and you have to process it. Once you accept it, you're going to call your customer and say, thank you so much, I got your request. Please e-transfer me, your $20 order plus the $6.95 or $9.95 in shipping, and I will be able to process your account. Make sure that as of right now, you get the payment before you process it. You can accept it, but don't process it until you get payment, okay? Because once it goes delivered direct, then it's gone. And if you don't get that money, you're out of luck. So make sure you protect yourself that way. The second piece is also watch as well, because what happens is if it's they get to choose whether it's a direct delivery, meaning it goes right to their home, or they can choose to have you still deliver it even though they have processed their order online. Okay, so I want to make sure that's very clear. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to me. Otherwise, check out Louise, her video in the next email that you see from there. Okay, the shipping fees. Shipping fees are part of a business, so that is an expense. What I would recommend highly doing with every single customer is you can charge them a processing fee. So if they are doing a direct delivery or they're ordering online, charge them the full amount. Again, it's the pink room. The charge is $6.95, $9.95. Here's the payment, or here's the delivery fee, and it's up to them whether they want to pay it, right? If they don't want to pay the shipping fee, do not let your customers bully you and you say, thank you very much. I hope you find a rep that suits your needs, because you do not want to be out that money, okay? So it's okay to charge them the full shipping fee when it's direct delivery. For everybody else, you want to make back that payments as well, because it's an expense to your business and you want to see a return on investment. So what I would encourage you to do is charge a processing fee or a delivery fee to all of your customers who order that campaign. Different reps do different things. I have a rep that takes the $6.95 and divides it out amongst all her customers. I have another rep who charges $1 processing fee, one that does $1.50, one that does $2. The point is it's your business and you get to decide what you want to do with it. Just make sure that you're making some of those expenses back. Okay. How to connect with others in the district is on the checklist. I highly encourage you to get on our Facebook page. Excuse me. Our Facebook page is Avon District 381. It will ask you a series of questions. If you have a leader in 381, you are able to join our group. If you are in 381, you are able to join our group. I encourage you highly to connect with others in the district. We are all in here for everybody's success. We believe that there is enough business out there for everybody. And the more we share and ask questions and communicate with each other, the better we're all going to be and the more successful we're going to be. So please, if you go, if you're not part of our Facebook group, please be sure that you request to join. But also then take a moment to introduce yourself. You know, talk about how long you've been with Avon, because people who haven't been with Avon for a long time are going to want to know your information. And people who are new to Avon are going to have a lot of questions. And this is a great forum. This has been built as a tool for you to communicate with others. Okay, highly encourage that. How to overcome challenges is the next on the checklist. Here's the thing. It's a mindset, okay? There are going to be challenges in your business. Instead of saying, I can't, or this isn't working, I encourage you to stop yourself and say to yourself, how can I make this work? Because when you say, how can I make this work? A solution will present itself. It may not present itself right there in that exact moment, but it will open your mind to accepting different solutions to challenges that you're having. Challenges are part of every day. We have challenges in our personal lives. We just have to figure out what the solution is to the challenge, because there's a solution to everything. So again, great forum to reach out is the Facebook page. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to connect with me, and I am here to brainstorm with you, okay? Sales tips. Again, different sales tips. Remember, it's your own business, so you get to play with different ideas. You can do things like what we've talked about in the past checklists. So we've got things like a loyalty card. Buy 9 nail polish, get the 10th free. You can do, hey, when you order from me in this campaign, I'm going to give you a free shower gel. That way, your shower gel, especially when it's $2.99 minus your discount, 10 people order from you, you order 10. It's not like you have to restock that inventory or have it in your inventory. You'll find that when you say something like, hey, when you buy from campaign 15 from me and you have an order of over $25, you could win, an A box, and just have one A box and do a draw for names. The thing is that there are so many fun things that you can do with your marketing. There are so many fun things you can do. You don't want to give away the cow because you do want to still make money, but there are different ways that you can engage with your customers, talk to them, get them excited, and get them increasing their orders as well. Things like when they buy a lipstick, you know, you can say, hey, have you ever used lip liner before? Have you ever tried that? It's actually on sale right now for $3.99. You can do things like that because remember, you're a beauty advisor. You are not an order taker. You are a beauty advisor and they are looking to you for recommendations. So it's important that you have those skills and knowledge. So we can definitely do trainings on that as well, okay? Lots and lots of different things. One of my favorite things to do is the brainstorming for these things. This is what makes me tick. So if you want to say, hey, I want to do something special this campaign, feel free to book a coffee chat with me. I can be very, very well bribed with coffee, just so you know. I'm just kidding. But we can go out for coffee and we can brainstorm some different ideas and we can play. And, you know, you can say to me, listen, you know, I have a really solid foundation of customers, but I don't find that they're ordering. Can we brainstorm different ideas on how to do that? This is what I'm here for. So reach out to me, okay? What to do with old books. This is what one of the serious crimes is when somebody invests in books, they don't get their books out, and because that campaign has passed, they recycle their books. That is crazy. The books are your store. The books are your business card. The books are the best investment for you to gain new customers and to gain team members. So never, ever, ever, ever throw out old books, because what you're going to do is you're going to toss them. You can do a street drop. You can drop them in bus shelters. You can hand them to a physical warm hand. Now, what you want to do, because I know what you're thinking, you're saying, okay, well, what happens if they want to order from that book and I can't get that price? So remember, guys, you want to be business smart about this. If a lipstick is $5.99 in the old book and it's $7.99 in the new book, you're going to look at it and say, okay, what makes business sense? You know, with me paying it at $7.99, is my cost still covered? Is this going to bring in a new customer who is going to buy down the road? Is this going to bring in a new customer who has a network that I'm going to get customers with? Okay, so you always want to say, does this make business sense? Again, a solution to every situation. Meaning, if you know, if you're going to be out $1, is it worth the dollar? Yes. Are you going to be out $10? Is it worth that? No. So be honest with your customers. I had somebody once who found boots that she really liked, but she found them on the Avon.com site. I couldn't offer them to her in the Canadian site. I couldn't even cover the cost of what the retail was in the American site. I was very honest with her. I said, listen, I can get you these books. I can't get that price because I will be out the money, but what I can do is I can give it to you at my cost. She was so happy. She was like, yep, let's do it. So always be honest with them and see what the solution is, because she wanted the boots. I wanted to sell her the boots, but how did it make business sense? I didn't want to be out of pocket. I wanted to make sure she was still happy. So I absorbed it and I broke even because I gave her my cost. Now I could have done, hey, you know, I can give you this at this price, but what I can do for you is minus the you know, 10%, minus 15%, do a no tax. Because especially with a new rep or a silver, they're at 25% with beauty. So the 25% you can play with, right? It's your commission. You get to decide what you want to do with it. Don't give it away. But if there's an incentive you can do for one campaign, then it's worth doing that with your customers. I wouldn't recommend doing something every single campaign, because then your customers are going to get used to that and they're going to take advantage of it. But if you do it every third campaign, every fourth campaign, or you do it specifically in a Facebook group, these are different fun things you can do with your customers to keep them engaged and keep them going. Okay, so I hope this helps. I didn't have a lot of things to view today because a lot of it was more, you're into your business, you're familiar with the site. Now it's time to start thinking what are different things that you can be doing for yourself to have fun, but also your customers, and expanding that network and growing your contact list. Okay, everyone, thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.